Rockstar Games has completely overhauled the car culture for Grand Theft Auto 6, and we are not just talking about updated graphics and shiny paint jobs. We are talking about a complete reimagining of the automotive industry within the state of Leonida. With over 250 confirmed vehicles, motorcycles, boats, and aircraft spotted in the official Rockstar trailers and website, the streets of Vice City are going to feel completely different from Los Santos. But here is the absolute genius of how Rockstar builds their worlds. They never use real brand names to avoid massive licensing fees, so they rely on a complex system of parody brands that perfectly mimic real-world automotive giants. Manufacturers like Pegassi stand in for Pagani and Lamborghini. D-Class is the direct equivalent of Chevrolet. Shih Tzu takes on Suzuki. Benefactor represents Mercedes-Benz. Grotti is Ferrari. Pfister is Porsche. Vapid takes Ford, and Bravado is Dodge. If you look closely at the brand architecture, the technical sketches of the car frames, and the communication design of their in-game logos, it is incredibly accurate to the real world. Smash that subscribe button right now, because today we are doing a massive deep dive into the real-life counterparts of the GTA 6 vehicle roster, and some of these cars are going to blow your mind. Let's start with the high-end exotics, because you simply cannot have a game set in a fictional Miami without an insane multi-million-dollar supercar lineup. The absolute pinnacle of this retro supercar golden era is the 95 Grotti Cheetah. This car is confirmed to be exclusive to the Ultimate Edition. The design is heavily modeled after the iconic 1980s Ferrari Testarossa, complete with those unmistakable side strakes. It is a direct callback to classic Miami Vice aesthetics. Moving over to the modern hypercars, we have a brand new, unnamed Pegassi supercar that was heavily featured in the second trailer. This vehicle bears all the aggressive hallmarks of a modern Lamborghini. With its sharp aerodynamic lines, low stance, and recognizable green paint job, it is likely a virtual twin of the Lamborghini Temerario. This essentially confirms that Pegassi will have a massive multi-car supercar lineup at launch. For the German engineering fans, Pfister is making a massive return. The Pfister Comet is Rockstar's love letter to the Porsche 911. In GTA 6, we are getting two massive variations: the Comet S2 Cabrio, which is a convertible directly inspired by the modern Porsche 911 Cabriolet, and the Comet Retro Custom, which takes its design cues straight from the classic 930 generation Porsches. Not everyone wants to drive a low-to-the-ground supercar that scrapes on every speed bump. Sometimes you need a heavy luxury sedan to transport your crew. Enter the Benefactor Shafter V12. Benefactor is Rockstar's version of Mercedes-Benz, and the Shafter takes direct inspiration from multiple Mercedes models, specifically the AMG performance lines of the E-Class, S-Class, and CL. The front end is heavily reminiscent of the C216 generation CL65 AMG, while the four-door layout mirrors the W212 generation E-Class. We can absolutely expect a massive underground restoration market where players might hunt down classic European imports, like a vintage Mercedes SL, restoring them to mint condition in their personal garages to sell on the black market. Then we have the Shyster PMP 700. This is one of the genuinely new names added to the GTA 6 roster. It is a sleek performance sedan that perfectly mirrors the real-life Chrysler 300C. In trailer footage, it has been spotted in a bright Hulk green paintwork, parked alongside heavily modified pickup trucks. If you want a daily driver that looks aggressive but can take a few bullets, this is your vehicle. Speaking of daily drivers, we finally have the confirmed name for Jason Duval's personal vehicle, the Vapid Criado. This hero car is a sedan inspired by a late-model American compact. We are also going to see a ton of regular traffic cars that ground the game in reality, including sedans inspired by the Honda Accord, the Buick Skylark, and the Chrysler Sebring. Leonida is heavily based on the real-world state of Florida, which means Rockstar had to include the massive local subcultures of donks and lowriders. In the trailers, we see vehicles directly inspired by classic Chevy Impalas and Chevy Eldorados. We have spotted a hot pink lowrider based on a Chevy Monte Carlo and a blue car inspired by a Chevy Impala. The game features specific donked-out versions of the Impaler LX, the Tulip M100, and a Vapid model, For pure American muscle, bravado is bringing the heat with a gauntlet Hellfire. This is Rockstar's take on modern muscle, acting as a direct mirror to the real-world Dodge Challenger Hellcat. It features massive, wide-body styling and an aggressive front fascia. We also have the Invetero Coquette D10, which draws clear, undeniable influence from the mid-engined Chevrolet Corvette C8. You cannot have a map featuring the massive, swampy grass rivers without an insane lineup of off-road trucks. The vapid Caracara 4x4 was prominently featured parked next to a Miami-inspired beach house. In the real world, this absolute unit is the Ford F-150 Raptor R, a truck capable of smoking sports cars off the line with a supercharged V8 engine. But Rockstar went even bigger. At a gas station that combines Valero and Speedway graphics, players spotted a massive, heavy-duty dually pickup truck. This truck adds 2 tires to the rear axle and is heavily inspired by the real-life Ram 3500. We are also getting a massive roster of daily SUVs and pickups, including vehicles inspired by the Toyota RAV4, the Audi Q7, the Dodge Durango, and even a Ford Super Duty-inspired monster truck. If you want to get truly lost in the backcountry of Mount Calaga, you can grab the D-Class Yosemite 1500 pickup truck, or hop on an ATV like the Nagasaki Blazer. The Vice City Police Department has officially upgraded their fleet. While you will still see classic sedans heavily inspired by the Ford Crown Victoria, a platform that served thousands of real-world police cruisers, you will also see modern SUVs. The game features the Sheriff SUV and interceptors inspired by the Chevy Tahoe PPV, meaning escaping the cops just got a lot harder. If you prefer 2 wheels, the motorcycle culture is massive. You can outrun the VCPD on the Liberty City Cycles Avarice, the Maibatsu Manchez, or the Western Motorcycle Company's Zombie Chopper. And because it is Vice City, the watercraft lineup is staggering. The Ultimate Edition gives players access to the Shih Tzu Squallow, a high-speed motorboat. The game features everything from crest kayaks and swamp airboats to massive luxury vehicles like the Azimuth Atlantis 45-inspired yacht, the Lursen 73-meter Coral Ocean-inspired yacht, and the Cigarette 38 Top Gun-inspired boat. If you need to take to the skies to escape a 5-star wanted level, you can jump into a Buckingham Nimbus jet, a Joe-built Mamatis plane, or the Nagasaki Buzzard attack chopper. The vehicle customization in GTA 6 is going to break the internet. With exclusive mod shops like Rideout Customs, which looks like the next generation of Benny's original Motorworks, you will be able to alter everything. We are talking about feeling the visual difference in fabric weights on custom interior seats, sketching out custom vinyl wraps, and coordinating your car's aesthetic with high-end streetwear labels like Stock 305 to ensure your character matches their ride perfectly. Are you saving up your in-game cash for the Grotti Cheetah? Or are you building an off-road beast for the swamps? Let me know your dream real-life car you want to see in the game down in the comments below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for more real GTA 6 news, and I will see you guys in Leonida.